Okay, in this video, I'm at home now, and we've done this GitHub setup and started the new project at school. So now that I'm at home, I'm going to do the following steps to make sure I'm set up to synchronize my work at home. So I'm going to log into my GitHub account at home, which I've done right here, right, my fake student account. And just a reminder to look for your repositories. You can go here and say your repositories, and then there's the one I'm looking for, right? GitHub desktop test. All right, and there's my files. Yay. Okay, next up, I am then going to, log into a GitHub account at home. I'm going to download and install GitHub Desktop. So I did that already, right? Go to GitHub Desktop, download it, install it, check the settings. I go to my options. I've got my fake student 733 account. All my integrations are good. Whatever, we're fine here. Oh, I got the wrong email actually. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, that was just for my other account. Okay, so that's good. Now this is the start screen. We don't always see that. And actually what you'll notice is because GitHub Desktop is linked to your GitHub account, there's the repository I'm looking for right now. But I'm still going to show you a different way. What I recommend doing is go to your GitHub account and get the URL. And we're going to clone the repository using that URL. So when you go here, if you click on this code button, this is your URL. You can just click here to copy the URL. And now on GitHub Desktop, I just go File, and we're going to clone the repository. Clone means make a copy of it. So we're going to take the repository from GitHub and create a copy onto our local machine at home. So clone repository. Here it shows from github.com my accounts, but I'm just going to go to the URL tab here, and we're going to paste that in, Control V. And then I have to tell it where to save it on my local computer. So I'm going to choose that. And I created a CS10 home folder. So just in my documents, CS10 home. So I'm going to select that folder. So it's basically saying, okay, take whatever's on GitHub, right? The GitHub account that has this repository on it, and copy it to this, my CS10 home folder. And we say clone. And it does its thing. And then GitHub Desktop knows that this is our current repository. I can do a quick check here in my documents, and we'll see that, hey, there it is, GitHub Desktop test, with all the stuff in it. And if I view the hidden items, we'll see that .git file again that keeps track of the changes. Okay, but from here, I don't even need to use my File Explorer, because once I've cloned the repository, I can open in Visual Studio Code. And let's just go to here, and let's add a new paragraph. And I'm just gonna say, I added this from home, exclamation mark. Let's exclamation marks. We're excited about computing science. So I'm gonna save that. And now, of course, okay, I'm working on this. I could change other things. I could say, hello from home. Oh, sorry, we're excited, exclamation mark. And save that. And now when I go back to GitHub Desktop, it's going to recognize, hey, you changed those files. I would say changes from home, and we hit commit. Now that again saved it to my local computer, that commit. I have to push origin to push it to GitHub, right? If I went to GitHub right now and hit refresh here, it doesn't show those recent changes, right? I have to push origin. That's going to push that commit that I just made to GitHub. And now when I go back to here and hit refresh, you'll see right now we did changes from home. And that's now at GitHub. Okay, so that's what you do. You just work on your project, change things, go back to GitHub Desktop, commit and push, and then it synchronizes your work at home with GitHub. And then the final step is when you go back to school, you're then going to fetch the origin and synchronize your changes that you made to your computer at school. And you know what? I might do I'll go into work tomorrow and I'll do a quick video maybe just to show what I would do when I get to work tomorrow. Okay, so that's that. Maybe just a quick review here. Log into your GitHub account at home. Make sure you get GitHub Desktop at home and set it all up. Check your settings. Get that URL from here, right? And then in GitHub Desktop, we said clone repository, select the URL right from GitHub, and then tell it where to save it on our local computer, and then copy it. And then once GitHub Desktop has that connection made, now I can just open GitHub Desktop, choose my repository, open in Visual Studio Code, it tracks my changes, commit, push origin, and it synchronizes my computer and GitHub. Awesome. Okay, hope that made sense. Take care, and we'll see you next video.